Hello and welcome to my manager mode, career mode. My name is ASR935 and you'll be continuing on this journey with me in the Merseyside derby against Liverpool with Everton FC. Now Liverpool pretty close to us in the race. I believe we're 7th and they're 8th in the standings right now through 8 games. Pretty close. I would love to get the 3 points, guys. I would love to get ahead, pull even closer to that 5th spot or higher, which we're looking for, which our board of directors is searching for the completion of the season. And here we get it going, we get it started, and ref, that is a penalty. That is a penalty for us. Good showing, boys. Good job, Agger. Take your yellow card. I hope maybe he picks up a second. That would be great, having 10 men against them. But we put Yelovich on with his 80 penalties. He's the top guy, and he can't put it into the corner. That's a bit disappointing. I was actually very disappointed, rather. And, there, I'm not sure who the defender was, but he just got shoved to the ground by, I believe it was Suarez, and that just leaves Barini wide open to give them a 1-0 lead, taking it into halftime. Nothing you can really do there. EA was at its finest, but there, Fellaini almost got a shot. Uh, Advantage played there. Nothing you can really do. Good save by Reina. But here, Fellaini gets in front of the defender, hops up, and nods it in. 51st minute goal to tie it up 1-1. That's kind of what we needed. We needed something to kickstart us because I was not going to lose in this very, very tough game. And Guille puts forward Miralles. I actually looked up Guille's name, and I believe it's Matongue is how you pronounce it in French. But there, Yelovich with the tap in, puts it in. Lucas comes on. And I decided at that point, 2-1 up, that I need to make a couple subs, or at least one sub. So I do the natural thing, switch the camps out. Barkley, he's pretty young. He doesn't have quite the stamina that we want to build him up to. But we bring in Osman, the veteran. And here, I can't believe it. They missed that shot. I was so surprised. I was like, thank God they missed. But I was like, how have you done that? You're a legendary computer. But we'll put that behind us because I was pretty happy there. It looks like Steven Gerrard's going to come off. I believe they bring on Henderson. Definitely a strong player, a strong substitute. But that doesn't help because we win 2-1. A pretty even game, this one, the Merseyside derby. Derby, I should say. Yelovich gets man of the match, even though he missed the penalty, which I was deeply ashamed of. And after the match, Brick Nagun, I don't even know how to spell his or say his name, but he gets ordered away. But he couldn't have been too good when we were looking at him with the 1-star experience and 1-star judgment scout. So not too upset about that. But here, switching things around a little bit for this game. Pretty much we got into 6th place behind Newcastle United. Remember, they beat us earlier in the season, 3-1, bit of a blow, but there's their lineup. Reading, that is. They're in the relegation zone, actually, so if we could pick up 3 points against them, that'd be great. But at halftime, it's 0-0. They're actually dominating. For some reason, any team in about 12th place and below, any like non-superstar team, like superstar teams, top flight teams you'd expect to get in the Champions League, I can play against them any day of the week and win, or at least draw. But any other team, like any low team, they just play amazing and they just break me down. Barkley, unfortunately, with a pulled calf, gonna have to switch up the lineup again, move Francisco Jr. around. Don't actually know if I took him off because I didn't get a chance here, but in the 90th minute, Naismith, we brought him on. He was a little disappointing in this game, actually, with his excellent form, apparently, but he is happy to play. And yeah, Naismith disappointed. He's our top goal scorer right now. And yeah, that was a pretty tough game. In the second half, I definitely dominated a lot more than Reading did. So yeah, that was nice to see. And I was thinking to myself as I checked out the squad, this scouting update, nothing really here. That one guy got led away. England is completely disappointing in the prospects. But I took a look at the calendar. I was like, how many games left until I have this consistent every 3-day game thing out of the way? And it was 2 games left. Fulham. And then I believe it's Southampton, who are, again, pretty low on the table. But before the game, and I keep forgetting to do this, I'll do this next time, I'll put Osman in for that hammer guy. And we're in 6th place behind Newcastle and Manchester United. We're actually tied all the way up to 4th place, I believe it was, 3rd or 4th. So if we can get that sort of boost around Brian Ruiz's squad, then I think it's Brian Ruiz. Anyway, Ruiz's squad, that'd be pretty great. That would be pretty dandy indeed. But here, Fellaini misses the header. We nodded in, get it into Ye, and he gets knocked down. And ref, that is a penalty. That is exactly what we need, a 6-minute start to the game. Sidwell, it looks like you got caught. out there, and we'll give it to Gia this time because obviously Jelavic didn't put forth the desired effort. And there's a 7th minute penalty goal to put us up 1-0, and Gia on his weak foot there. A very strong shot. Tim Howard 4 clean sheets, not too bad through 9 games, but could be better. But yeah, Gia, this is definitely his game. This is definitely his show. Fellaini picking up another yellow on the season. Not much you can do there. But here we play it outside. Put it into Gia. Gia cuts back. Passes it across. And Mirallas hits it at the keeper. Fellaini was kept running away. And he wasn't able to knock it in. But that's a 1-0 lead. Going into halftime. Let's see if we can get Timmy Howard his 50% on those clean sheets. Manchester United is up 4-1 over Arsenal. And it was like, you know what? Most of the Fulham crowd, if this was real life, most of the Fulham crowd would definitely, probably, at least a little bit of them would have trickled out. Their team's getting a little hammered on here, but Jelavic taken down, a second penalty to go to me, and I'm going to put it Gia on it again, because Jelavic definitely, I'm not going to put him on anymore after that miss last game, I'm just saying. But Hangling gets the yellow card this time, and we step it up, and what are we going to do? We're going to go left, right, mid. We go left, the goalkeeper guesses that way, but he's a little late, and Gia gets his second of the game, second of the match. Brilliant start, and I was like, yeah, most of the supporters are probably left. I know I'd be pretty downtrodden on my team, but here they get a lucky little touch. A nice pass across and a beautiful finish by Sidwell there. I can't really bash him at all. Absolutely stunner of a goal, and I was like, oh dear, we cannot give up a 2-goal lead. That's just not going to happen. Here we get a nice through ball through, and Jelavic showing that he can indeed finish, slots it around the keeper after a nice through ball by, I believe that was Mirallas or Naismith. Anyway, a nice assist there, and here they flick it over with their head, and I don't know how that's going to go in. That was a pretty weird little play there, but they go down 3-2 here, and I was like, all right, time for some subs. Take Gibson off, bring on Francisco Jr. He's going to have a bit of an energetic mindset, and we'll bring in Duffy to sit as a sort of CDM role in where Fellaini was sitting with his yellow card. Here, we win the ball. They knock my player down. They take a shot. Brilliant save by Howard. They had the ball long. My player's in the way. He just can't seem to get it out. They shoot it at the keeper, and unfortunately, they knot it in. So that's 3-3, an absolute goal fest in this one, and that's how it'll finish. So I was a bit disappointed there that we gave up the lead. But there's nothing really you could do. Both those goals, nothing you could have done. And Manchester United upsetting Arsenal. Arsenal are #1 right now. Great upset by United there to bring them back down a little bit. So like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed. I'd like to keep this going, and we'll go against Southampton next.